Hey new mama, it's Ellie. Welcome back and welcome to my car. This is where I have to film, so this is where we're doing this today. I hope you enjoy the stroller mess. In today's video, I want to talk about some affirmations you can use throughout your day when you're having a difficult day, which, let's face it, happens quite often in motherhood. That brings me to my first affirmation, and that is motherhood is really hard. And so oftentimes I say this to myself, my husband and I say this to each other a lot, that this is really hard. No one ever said parenthood was easy. So just keep that in mind when you're dealing with a difficult situation, whether it be a kid won't sleep or the way you handled a situation. This is hard. Number 2 is some days are better than others. You know, some days you feel like super mom and you get everything done. You clean the house, you cook a 5-course dinner, and both the babies are super happy and sleeping. And you're like, how did I even do this? And then the next day is just complete, utter chaos. And you're like, but yesterday was so good. Why is today not so good? And it just, you just can't put it in a box like that. Some days are just better than others, and just leave it at that. It's not a formula. It's not something that you're doing wrong or doing right. Every day is different. So some days are just better than others. Move on. So since having 2 children within a year of each other, it's caused me quite a bit of anxiety. And so when I do experience moments of anxiety where my thoughts are racing, one of my go-to affirmations or mantras that I like to say is, I'm safe. Because it really just puts the moment in perspective for me. It's really easy to think like, oh my God, the laundry's not done, the dishes aren't done, the house is a mess, the baby won't sleep, is my partner mad at me? All of that stuff can happen. And if you just think to yourself, but wait, I'm safe. I'm totally safe. My body and my mind are not in any danger. It probably has an actual effect on your nervous system. I can only assume, because I can feel the relief when I say it to myself. So use that one the next time you're feeling a little bit of anxiety. Another thing that you may have experienced as a new mom are unwanted thoughts. And I think the most important thing you can remember is that you are not your thoughts. At times, I would start to feel like maybe there's something wrong with me, that I'm thinking of all these worst case scenarios, but no, there's nothing wrong with me. It's actually really good that my mommy brain is on guard, and I'm not a bad person because I can think of the most horrific things. I am not my thoughts. Lastly, on a lighter note, I have been listening to a book by Sincero. She is the author of You Are a Badass. I've actually been listening to the You Are a Badass at Making Money, because who doesn't want money? And it's amazing. It's so good. She talks so much about the words we say to ourselves and how they create our reality, and really kind of inform the universe, if you will, as to what we'd like to attract. So after listening to the beginning of this book, I was standing at the kitchen sink and all hell was breaking loose. No, I don't know what was going on, but I was just upset. I don't know, because I had to do the dishes again. And I just decided that I didn't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel upset. I've come to terms with the fact that the dishes are always going to need done. And I just wanted something to say to myself to make me feel a little bit better while I did it. And so what I started saying was, I'm a happy homemaker. I'm a happy homemaker. If you guys don't know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I was doing the dishes again, and I just decided that, I am a homemaker. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a very important job. I listened to this podcast. I'll have to link it down below because I can't remember what it's called, but it's all about homemaking and how important it is, and how you can create an environment that is so comfortable and so conducive for you and your family to thrive in. And so I just wanted something that made me feel really good about doing the damn dishes one more time. And so I said, I'm a happy homemaker. I'm a happy homemaker. I am a happy homemaker. And I just kept saying it over and over again. And it definitely helped, you know, especially once you get your space all clean. For me, it was the sink was all clean, the dishwasher was running. I went ahead and prepared my coffee for the next day. You know, you do all those things, and then when you have the right mindset, you're able to really enjoy and appreciate and feel proud of yourself for creating that space. So it takes the like the drudgery, I think, out of your daily chores. So those are my 5 affirmations. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below with your favorite or one that you use that I didn't mention. I'd love to hear about it. And make sure you go check out my Instagram, where I'll be sharing a couple extra affirmations in stories. So hope to see you over there, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Shaking the camera.